Messi Mahama, me pa chow. Bikutoko Tony asewa de pa chow. Say, Munti the making. Declaring or the declaration of one day Thanksgiving service and prayer for Ghana is never a bad thing. But I go once men can't say, see Gusu Tina way neglecting the youth, neglecting nature. And makachension where you to down gold na yan katasono and neglecting the plight of women, God will never listen to our prayer. A friend of mine told me this sensible quote from a sensible friend. And he said, and I quote, I woke up this morning and I asked myself, what is life all about? Unquote. Quickly, he said he heard a voice from a nearby environment saying, and I quote, life is not all about prayer, but rather having a positive mindset or thought. Anopay, ye pese ye treaty ye topic the dead be. Me Papa John and our President John Kwame Dramani Mahama obisi isuono at the fair oye enaka kredi esumbo pa National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving Service. The NDC government declared one day of prayer and thanksgiving, for which we want to talk about. And na make us say minyonku bi or see what another down for a cansem the dead be chire no obisa ne say enti ewiase abrabo pa as ye kasa abrabo pa as ye ne sen and was say life is not all about prayer. Abrabo, enye ni nyina ne empaibo. Nyina nyina ne empaibo. Na brabo pa no ne pompon so anani de pa ne se wa osisa wadwen afri eniema emma brabo konkan ho. And no partner is say Ghana here. Ghana, we do not require days of prayer. Though the NDC government has done well, it's on the right path religiously. But ye Messiah who say, ya dwenoa ya de kono and the same. Senate, a yana say, Edith Assembly. Have you ever heard what Penn said? America, China, India, UK, Germany, and those fantastic nations having a declaration of one day prayer and thanksgiving service in their country. No. Yet they are growing fantastically. China, any Germany, any Kwambudin, one more chance say, ye pese ene, ye disi ho, e bompa yema omomai. E bini ho. Nanso eye nanso adwenu e tai sadie na chin. Anything. Adwenu e tai chin anything. China, they don't declare one day prayer, but almost koso kama. Almost no munyame so kama. But they do not declare any day as a day of prayer. having just a single day change of mindset, making it positive, or having one day change of mind is far better than having 1 million days of prayer with evil and negative thoughts, characterized by selfishness, greediness, wickedness. You see, a yes say you be person kuminya edufude pe ene atinmodin afri abrabom ewo omanchichiri dan say ye de enabeye opepi besi ho say ye bompaye ye de dakope esesan adwene a ehu behia ye Ghana man since say the bia ti aso dem nanso ya adwene ye ti asem bia Jeremiah kan we mini kan kra fa ko Proverbs chapter 15 verse 8 ti mebusem etidum mutichemu and what you say, the Lord is pleased when good people pray. Unyame tina himwemwa oteswane ni agye so hu sa otese ni papa pe bompaya. Wait, this is the Bible. Nyame na mitro you. This is the Bible. Nyame na matro and I make kan kire we. I say, the Lord is pleased when good people pray, but here's the sacrifices the wicked bring to him. Na otise sebe etimodemfo ede ayede ebreno. What am I say? Inti ehia say ye bese sayadwe wonyema bebre bi ho. Kan say ye da bia ye dia afode ye bese wo hia afode e dia menyame. Onyakopon say eno no enye ne fe ensodani nati midiwa free Proverbs mebusem na mede wo san ko Jeremiah ti asema Jeremiah so Nyakopon ka kire Israel for say the Lord said Jeremiah Onyakopon frɛ Jeremiah say Kofi bra e pese me kase bi kire ka kire Israel for mame o say do not pray for these people hweye ne wanye wadwene da so be gira nkrofo nanim anema bompaya ma wom ichi Ghana for Muntio, Yamna make count. That's the Bible. Jeremiah, do not pray for these people. Shem ne wa mom paya ma we no. Ayin for Israel for. Ayin for Ghana for. Do not cry or pray on their behalf. Shem na wa you know my name say wo bom paye ama wom. Do not plead with me, for I will not listen to you. And me Germany say, "Ube bomb paya masang is that way." The need see what someone da. That's the Bible. And yema air koso Ghana han. And for air time. Now we are in moral decadence in Ghana. Yemfa financial yentonchen. Moral social decadence in Ghana. And yema say yem penifo no adikanfo asofo ne amayefo penifo ne adwemfo penifo baba wo mo hwe ne yema say munti me to say, don't you see what they are doing in the cities of Judah and in the street of Jerusalem? Inti Jeremiah ote wono inti who say enyema fu ne matantan yema etan a Israel for aye Jerusalem and Judah. Tia wu. Inti bisa mo say ya man penifo asofo penifo ya memu penifo NDC for penifo ne before penifo. Inti bisa say dia be na ye inti tamwa Nyankasa me papa Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo, Adodankwa, Showboy. Inti oye se opeso si National Cathedral, Emma Ghana no, na adwimbe na ne techri. Se wo fada na Akufo-Addo, ene na pamfo nyina na pese si aso da de se yakopon onyam na, said ye Solomon, esi she nyame anu onyam no a. Nanke papa, it was a brilliant idea. Now, adwinu attach no anything. Menka the social life, menka the spiritual life. Yakuma ewurade ho. Yakuma ebata ewurade ho. Ye de Nyankopon ka say ye no. Ye nyame. Ti wusi aso da nyame no. Ana ya papa John Kwame Dramani, president, honorable, the most noble and the most eminent, Papa, who declare a day of prayer, thanksgiving service, ama Ghana men no. Inti asofo etwa ho siae, abemu from penifo etwa ho siae, inti mu bebia Ghana eko, where you were driving or you are driving Ghana to. Make cast of the day. Now don't say we are all falling into a deep pit. Bob Marley, deep pit. Now I sefem into French for say la prise de conscience, meaning the awakening of the mind. Now Matthew eka on nsempanu say Matthew 18 was it change and become like these little ones. Ghana, me say let me pray again na wudi kan awoti. There is no country in the world that is more blessed than apart from Israel. Nyankopon yes say eno de ono ane man. The person me do ko Bible mo me say na aman bebre ne wo ewiase in the olden days. The person me kire wo e wo Bible say God purposely selected or randomly from his own intuitive memory, knowledge, wisdom, spirit and power chose or selected Israel as his nation. The next nation God has selected is Ghana. Apart from Israel, I am penny for your margin say, let me read it to you. I say, Sirach 17 and 17. You say, he gave each nation its own ruler. Inti Adam who said, say Nyankopon ne si hini no tu hini ampa, and it is in the Bible. Inside those days, Nyankopon esisi aman wa organ e wiasri nyam penifo and was still Israel there media. You say, but Israel is the Lord's own possession. He gave each nation its own ruler, but Israel is the Lord's own possession. When you have a possession or you have a custody of something, it is at the kuni yawodia. So personally, Israel is God's nation. Personally, Ghana is for God personally. Okay? And therefore, me catch them when they say, "Unyamo, udia bebe wapania ya sofwo binum, ene ya man penifo binum." Edigana namso. Off the way, it is said the derailment of train, off the rails. Ghana, the African continent, and for that matter, Ghana, is being ruled by one, politicians, noble politicians, learned politicians, the clergy, comprising of pastors, prophets, evangelists, and what have you. Then the third is chiefs and kings. One minute. Shagana, I didn't for how I didn't for Hankasa. And now Menoka say the first female professor, vice president, Ghana. You were doctors and professors who are chiefs and kings, who are doctors, who are pastors, evangelists, and so yet Ghana is still suffering. Now, let me give you this shocking news. It is until the rising of President Ibrahim Traore that I got to know for the first time that the richest continent in the world is Africa. And it's just a shocking news. Fantastic. Preposterous. Ghana. And I say, Ghana is leading in it's a gold, say diamond, say uranium, say coal, a whole lot of minerals. And the Mr. say, ye declare a day of thanksgiving service, prayer and thanksgiving service. Ayana yen penny for no, one more time to say, and you may wine and ye brew. Here, your friend example, Proverbs 22:3. Let me read a portion of the Bible to you. Proverbs 21:3. Chasem the dead baby. Na fa born to mam na or the abobra. Or say, do what is right and fair. That pleases the Lord more than bringing him sacrifices. Do what pleases God and fair before bringing him sacrifices. Now, me betrayal areas are ya failing as a country. Aye, what them from Pennsylvania software ekukudama edi Ghana nim. I'll soon give you. Now, me who say adia e ha Ghana pa ye. Men kwa me fa. And to see, like I say, he doesn't understand why people who are selfish get money. Because they don't consider the plight of anybody. Selfish or don't want. No sounds greedy. When you say you walk and pennyphobia or what 100, but most of us see there one people and greediness. It's a genius. And was I'm telling you a big secret. The last one is wickedness. It's more dinner. You're buying for the big timor, a facasero timor. They are only looking for the welfare of themselves and not any other person again, which eventually leads to what? Destruction. And then, Abiana wanted that. Say, and Nessa, we a baby penny. Near Lucas Egmediano. Now, you power Babuama, Egmafono, Egomosaka Kegmanisika, say, private government. Your name is here. You will soon be transferred from the place, or you will be sacked. Yeah, you see a quiet prayer out. Prayers and thanksgiving service for God. Or say, even if Moses and Elijah, if you go and bring them here, is that for I'm not listening to you. So of Elijah and Moses, will not listen to your prayer. Go away. Share. Me kind quotation we are. Me kind quotation be a beam. Enti wo de wan kasa trase. Na hwe ho. Say National Day now you declare for prayer and thanksgiving, no, whether Ghana will merit that or not. Or say, Jeremiah 11:15 will say, the Lord says, the people I love are doing evil things. Me say, after Israel, matrasia who say, o maya nyankenyamensa was so pa. After Israel, no, ubeja Ghana. Every permanent, make sure the entire, say, from Israel, no, now over Ghana. No, the same man here, me say me don't know. They are doing evil things. Let's go see. Tiasima Bible because say, what right have they to be in my temple? Okwambe no mo namuswa. Ana otes okwambe nti. And as I said, Ghana software politicians. Adinim for ne Ghana nyina ye kose ye kosomo no e was all them. Also, Nyago poso hia ye da. Ti was it tibem. Jeremiah 11:50 was said, the Lord says, the people I love are doing evil things. What right have they got to be in my temple? Do they think they can prevent disaster by making promises and by offering animal sacrifices? Do they think they can prevent disaster? So Ghana, Yahu Yaw here. Mameka se bintramu. Na minua Captain Smart. Na Captain Smart ka se mbi se. Ya hwe ya. So ya for be fa oman. Minua Captain, what can you pa? But me shall what say? Onyame makwan ti. God will never allow or God will prevent anybody from taking a gun to destroy Ghana. But morally, socially, God will destroy this country one day. And financially. The financial decadence, the moral decadence, the social decadence in Ghana will destroy Ghana. We are going to destroy ourselves. Soldier Nibian fit me semi promising say no soldier can take a gun or will take a gun. About him, I'm going to prevent it. But you might be hearing this for the first time that prayer is not the ultimate answer to our moral, social, and financial predicament. Tim say, you might be hearing this for the first time that our moral, or hearing it for the first time that prayer is not the ultimate answer to our moral, our social and financial predicament. Say a bomb paye den said then if an opakusian and anajo and I said before the anopa na yanse saya dwenya ye beya ya say yakopon na kase me ma no afede ma punish of mama bre hwe was say Sirach 77 was say Israel is a nation I've taken as my own personal possession. Now, so a quite of these that for fast no easy. In the hands of the Philistine, in the hands of Assyria, in the hands of Babylonia and other nations, they really tortured Israel, his own personal possession. And to your own Ayakwaka Chronicles. Time or car say, Ma David and more pim say obe kind enipa. David did census, and the punishment God brought to Israel, it was marvelous. It was dangerous. Ghana, you penny for you hear one day, you best on then you may see Mr. Soja need infect you. But I say Rome was not built a day. Rome was not built in a day, but a small room was built in a day. And here God will destroy Ghana with his own power, his own strength, and the wisdom he used to create the whole world. Yes, pa. Munya Ghana ye mayen. Sianse sayadwen emfiri nyama eye bone ho a na se ye de adwen nyina ye mpaebo a Ghana bete no na Nyankopɔn ase Ghana. Ye bet na ye BCD say ya with a lot of cocoa, a lot of bauxite, with a lot of diamond, with a lot of gold, with a lot of timber, with a lot of even natural soil. We have it. We have air to breathe. What again will God do for us? In Matthew say, we should change our mindset. Matthew 18. Change and become like these little ones. Here, me obophobia meka, ndebi ameka. Once say we tell me say ma ho, me repeat money because me person nipa binom ti ase say with this Ghana will be the best nation in the whole world. We say until we redefine the meaning of wealth, the black African continent for that matter Ghana can never know peace. Can never know peace. Hey, you can control the whole world political power. You can control the whole world finances, but mind you, my brother and sister, you cannot control nature. TBM, I want to repeat this. Prayer is quite needful, but most profound ingredient of prayer is positive mindset. Changing to where? One, the youth, the future of our youth. Make us say make a tintina, the youth of today in Ghana. 2, nature. Our body, nature. 3, our women. Here, se Ghana from 24. One woman needs 6 anima me and saying so. No me ni maya. Ghana is the best. Me say, en kwadano a omosi suba. And then papa bi wo en career. Ashanti di Nkrobi. Ni Bedouin University or the Koko for na hwe no. Arani nyadwuma, they say the private car and wa painting a taxi. And na odi adwuma wo en career. Ene to ase. Ene kru na wo ho ni nyina. En passe tia no ne na hinom ho na boy ne be kan adwuma. Ene nkurase ni bi. Just say why? And few people are enjoying. Papa, me papa, Mahamai, me do, papa, me see a good say MPP niso, say MPP for nya kwenya betra kunya no so biemu a, kasa be kama mu nyina. Esi ya hu say me papa Kebe Japan, me papa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And me papa Dr. Yaw Owusu Agyei and me papa Be Champon. You must say na mo pese mo betu franca na Ghana. Go bedino. The baba betra kunya na so na my say if God so wishes it there. Me catch that say pese Ghana dia e was see a share sa area we yi. The youth, nature and women. Na mesi men kan kire mo no pay. Na mesi men kan kire mo hwe. Na mesi men kan kire mo nwre. Na mesi men kan kire mo na dwe. Which part of the day you are listening to teacher Kwaagyei? Ase ya tu youth na je mu kwa. Enti ene me ka se mi tie se no kura na se no kura. O papa nye sofo. Penny pa ukuta sore kese a nsofo bi na sore man na 20 sore man na 30 the whole Sunday of the Sunday correct when you cry no 200 but we sofo kama pa obi mo biti mo ade ya me nkwa nenim Kwaagyei University a adwuma ni ho in so papa nye soft penny o papa nye big politician o papa nye o sebita frache or the four Ghana let them know ye de ba say there should be season of employment you know ye season employment you know salary no want to me fan crop forward e so ase why and na me no ka say papa bi wan DC papa bi wan PP with 80 years with this 75 years, 82 years. Ne mama ne nanam wa kese yet ogusu prisika kebetim dia ye mama o man. I'm telling you. How about the nature? Yes, say asasi. Time ana ye me papa na no ye papa ye train driver. Osan so ye fitani e wo train. Na be no ye adwuma no. E ho na ne two gold pa ne diamond pa those the anticipator and show you ye pa Ghana no. Na me di papa chira me small boy. Na mo se gold no two ye no makata sase no so. Anyana near to go do. Galamsey has been there for a long time, but they were protecting the land for the coming generation. And now, Ukome Kronke there, baby, two good ones as Aseno, and were folk kakaka bats, and yet boards and yet 2 years. Massa. And you see, I was saying, China for saying Sassy. To go the hole, but they protect the land. They protect it. Spend billions of dollars and their currency, the yen, to reclaim the land. There's nothing like that. Obesay any manoko. Here, Miss Wanketia, me papenya, one no pipe da. Ni sure say ya pani akọ bremu kade bremu ni akosa bremu abremu so ankatia tem di obremu ene kwara ko bremu you cannot even watch, let alone drinking it. It's an eyesore to watch that beautiful stream with banks anyway. And then when you the machines bremu mutototo machines of film machines anko brem machines brem just a massa. And it is the future of the youth our fathers are destroying. Our noble politicians are destroying. Our noble pastors are destroying. Or so for the say, me misika menya amfrastre media na me galamsey. And I said na me mining. You cover the land, the holes, the trenches. You protect the rivers. And then oko ufri obuase na oko dunkwa on offend kokon offend there. Papa God no ayo, it is God himself who placed the gold under the soil for the development, for the survival of the people in Ghana and all other nations. But they protect, yes. Why can't they protect our Ghana? Me Papa Mahama, Messi Mahama, Minia Mahama, me Paucho, me of Mahama Paucho. Me Jina New Era TV so. As I was saying, or when be our befaswa. We don't pay for betenase. Nanka ansana ubefria konyaso no. Na Ghana youth no fakese wan na dwuma ye. Papa, catch all papa for se wo ma nya bia bebreben ho pa. Me see eye nsa kese be ma o masefo 1 trillion years. Hwe David who you know, billions of years, but we still remember David. Because of relationship with him and God and humanity. Mr. Mahama, be out. Yeah, now you from Yajmawai. Omama University. Omama any other tertiary. Omama share Juma trade. Share me papi. Ure fi adi me sandi asiutri. Mse di anwa sandi aba. Share confirm na de ba bibi no. A lucrative more than a Benjamin. When you say you were about 1 million vast stretch of savannah land they one off. Minister Simuno, Kamoko Jibia Kakesia. Kayo boy Senua, when they name Kajetia, any adum, any mokranum number 1, number 2, in the brain. Like about the cast and go. Then you start cultivating the land. By so doing, what am I talking about? Now you was a potted here, a pen where Google bonus, but a fence and confirm no, you better like a senior to trim, how do we get eggs? How do we get enkosia na ne mano within 2, 3, 4, 5 months no? Papa Mahama, I be say a free bonga, ebesi tamale. If tamaleba, ebesi a friends a takrade, sunyane, ene your friends and boy and tema. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, beer and performing confirm at the nonsa. Enti enuma beer to you, a juma beer and kamashi bayen, young farm power nye. Miseka, na yen chunk of muka. Say 20 million, 10 million. Say 500 cities a month. Give them the 3. Once you sit down, but don't bet it down. Papa, you go pay loan you family. Me say, and some can you from the bomb assembly? I'm telling you, even the graduates, even the technocrats, come na benye jumai. Ina bo e bo kakra. Inte best free her, baby Kumasi. Ekobete timai and efi Kumasi ebi akobeye offenso and that was saying na and confirm gumbe bree nanka chese ye sa ka within 2-3 years na what time no so no na chese papa now the Ghana you friend jina baby 2 me pa chawo God won dey betu can am say the crown still anya bibia wo but see it is a commutu ya kwamo conversa na problem ni say Seme na me egba we brase. Ukɔhwɛ sɛ de asase ne da hɔ fatatatata na ya asase no a. Hwɛ krobi te sɛ bonte so. Ɛno ɔmba carry na bɛpɛ duane. Ɔmba te sɛ ɔmba to go na sense asiri na na duane pɔ ensuo mpo ni hɔ. Ensuo. Eni hɔ nature. Na no sɛ ensuo we enu ma na bosom no tete. Unma me ka kyerɛ mo ne. When you make pamo or bonsam na pamfo no you see according to Bible no ebi ewura ensuom ebi wura botem ebi wura nwiem sankrofo ne ya se wo mu nyina na fe se okombumfu woni ensuom ba ko per spirit e jigase e ba sa sis Ghana so a accidents bebre ewuwo bebre ya de enya bebre or how bebre na be ba so the next in my next video I'll teach you the spiritual realm, what goes on. Here, Uboni be a machine be. A yagari. Now the Banchino egu machine mua. Would you find it and would you found your home canafa goon? MPL negari. Sanity. And near my the river bodies, you know. Ensure especially. Ahuma timono ayam feni die ma wo no unyema mo de bae so e papa Mahama mesraw. The next I want to talk about is women. Papa any person pama dodo. God made women in a special way despite the flaws of women. Despite the flaws of a woman, the woman still remains the most adorable, the most lovely, the most charming creature that God created, with all the prescribed and concise body that every man's eye will ever enjoy that beauty. Na mechiro de du Nyankopon de obema mfem padwa ebo oba o de bema nam ene bo oba ene o de note ebo obema that mechiro sadia. But people describe women as if God removed the rib of Satan to create women. Macao my videos, new era TV. Say Bonnie and Mema Yeno, and my the same thing. Bonnie and Mema the same thing in the one enye. Jeremiah 17:9. Go and read. Deuteronomy 9. Go and read. Messi Mahama, me power chow. We could talk about Tony as what the power chow. Say, Munti the making. Declaring or the declaration of 1 day Thanksgiving service and prayer for Ghana is never a bad thing. But I want to say, see, we neglecting the youth, neglecting nature, and makachin soon where you to down gold na yan katasono, and neglecting the plight of women. God will never listen to our prayer. Mr. Mahama, me papa. Minim senu so mfra konya so no wa wonu nyina makana na wonu wasefo epekuta din a emu oduro te se de David fie e wono Miss Mahama me da wase nso be ama